What's American do like clowns? Ha ha ha. Hey everyone, it's Ty Condors here doing another action figure review, and this is for the Neca, the brand new Neca 90s version of Pennywise from the, I would say, original movie. So I picked this one up. This is the Tim Curry style one, and he comes in this window box packaging. So if I just move the figure off to the side, bear with me a moment, and I just bring in the box. He comes with quite a few accessories, one of which I didn't actually remove. So he comes in this box that is openable. You might be able to make out one of the accessories in the background there. I did not take it out of the box for fear of it getting destroyed, and it's the paper boat, the SS Georgie, the boat from the very start of the film that the kid makes for his brother. I think it's Richie, is it? I think, if I remember correctly, makes for his brother. So you got this awesome box with the Tim Curry up in the, or Pennywise up in the corner, kind of tearing through the paper. You have like the same on the side, and you have the Neca logo, real toys, and he has the demonic hands. Then flipping around to the back of the box, you have images of the figure doing different poses from the film. So like you have the laughing pose, and he has a little brief blurb saying, 7 friends engage in a struggle with a demon. They first encountered 30 years earlier in their main hometown. Then on the bottom you just have the legalese stuff, and on top you have the movie logo again. And as I said, it has an opening window packaging, and on the opposite side of the window you have that image of Pennywise kind of laughing and holding the balloons and kind of pointing. So the hands you get as default in the packaging are these kind of waving hands. So they're easy to swap out. You just pull out the one that you want to pop in, press it into place, and you have the creepy clown. He comes with, I think he comes with the sad face as a default. He comes with quite a few heads, so sorry if I'm doing this off screen, but he comes with this head in packaging as a default. And it's a bit hard to get on. There is I'm not sure if you can see that, there's a little ball hinge underneath, and the neck and the collar piece fits over that, and then you can press the head down onto it. It takes a bit of pushing to get it on, but you can get it onto the figure. So you have a not so happy clown. So those are basically the hands that it comes defaulted with. He comes with 3 additional heads. So he comes with the demonic mouth head with the demonic eyes, kind of sharp pointed teeth. He comes with a kind of damaged head, where I think, if I remember correctly, one of the kids throws something on him and it melts part of his face. Ooh, just so we can get that to focus in on it. Again, he has the demonic eyes on that one. And then he has that laughing head that you saw at the start. And it is really well done. The only thing I would say with popping on and off the head, I'm not sure if it's on these ones, but actually I think it's on this one. The hair is starting to be a bit loose on the not so happy face. But this guy's full of joints. You can do some great posing. One of the other accessories he comes with is this balloons. Now, it does take a while to get it to straighten up, so he comes with a dedicated hand for the balloons. The only thing is, it tends to droop sometimes, so you have to be careful on what way you put it. I'm not sure you can see all the balloons in that. In fact, if I just scroll back a bit, you see the balloons. Sometimes the hand tends to be a little floppy and wants to bend off to the side, so you have to be kind of careful of how you attach it. Now, the balloons come loose in the packaging. They're on the same kind of bendy wire as the 2017 2017 Pennywise, and they go into this kind of open hand. There is another grasping hand. As you can see there, it wants to lean off to the side with the balloons, so you can get, I'll just take the hand off for ease. The other hand he comes with is this one, which has the clacker on it. He would rotate around in the movie, especially in the what's the quote for it? It's like, "Do you have Prince Albert in the can? You do. You better leave the poor guy out." And then he shakes the rattler around the place and laughs, doing his Tim Curry doing the waha 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 laugh. So you have that, and then you have a pointing finger hand. All the hands are jointed, so there is a hinge. They can swivel on the peg, and there's a hinge so you can rotate them in and out. With the waving hands, it's more up and down than in and out, but you have that option. His shoulders are on ball joints and can go 360. They can go out that much. He does have a waist swivel. It is hindered a small bit by the kind of pom-pom piece on the front, but you can get him to rotate his chest about. He has dual jointed elbows, which is really cool. They're quite nicely hidden. There's one joint here and one joint here, so you can get him to do some very good poses. You also have a swivel here, and you have a swivel at the secondary joint. If I can show that there. So you have dual swivel and dual joints in the elbow, which is really good. As I said, previously mentioned, swivel on the hand, go in and out. He does have the kind of rubbery thing, crotch piece, and his legs can go forward and back. They are separate, but they tend to move together in unison when you're moving them, but they are an actual separate piece. They can do the splits that much. For whatever reason you would want him to do that. And he can go back that much and forward that much. So he has quite a good range of movement. He has a single joint in the knee. And then he has, now I'm not too sure, I've been trying to figure out if there is a kind of a peg, and it looks like he has just a ball joint on the ankle. It doesn't seem to be a kind of wrist, an ankle tilt or anything like that to the sides. It just seems to be forward and back on it. But all in all, he is quite well posable. He is a really good figure. And just for height wise, if we just get him to stand flat on his feet, so get a reasonable measurement of him. So for height, let me get the old standard tape measure. He clocks in at just a little under 7 inches tall. And for size comparison, as you can see, he's off to the side the whole time I was recording this. Here is the newer Pennywise, which stands a little under nearly 8 inches tall, because the actor who plays him is actually quite a tall fellow. Can't remember the name of the guy that plays him. I know he has a kind of a bit of an odd last name, but he's actually quite a tall bloke. So, but they're both based on the same character, just different iterations of the character, one from the 90s and one from 2017, last year. Well, at the time of this recording, it's 2018 now. And then just for another size comparison, because I've done a few photos with them crossed over, here is Lucas from the McFarlane Stranger Things line, and you can see he stands a good bit smaller than the, well, he stands about a head tall, smaller than the both Pennywise figures. He's a good bit smaller than the 2017 one, and he's a fraction of a bit smaller than the 1990s one. If I just bring him into the center there, hopefully he won't fall over. His ankles tend to be a little bit loose on mine, so voila. So there you go. There is Lucas with Pennywise looking quite evil at him because they just left a unhappy clown face on. All in all, it's a great figure. I do recommend picking him up if you're a fan of the original Tim Curry Pennywise, but then again, some people don't like clowns, so they probably won't pick him up. But overall, he's really cool. The additional heads are just fantastic. The sculpting on them is amazing. One thing I'm always forgetting when I'm doing reviews is he does have 2 peg holes as well. So you can put him on a stand if you have one. But oops, there goes Lucas. He's a really good figure. I do recommend picking him up. I picked this guy up at my local GameStop. They tend to be hit and miss for Neca stuff, so hopefully you'll be able to pick him up pretty easily in other places. But overall, great figure, great sculpt, and just bang on likeness for the TV made to movie version of Pennywise. So can't recommend this guy enough. As I say in my videos, please feel free to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I do hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a quick brief video review for Pennywise from 1990's, the Tim Curry version. Cheers guys.